Good evening and welcome to the Bahrain Grand Prix in Formula 1 eSports. Qualifying has already taken place, make sure to check that video out as well. And this is the starting grid that resulted from it. Kado was so delighted with his first pole at Suzuka that he decided to do it again just a week later, and he is 2 tenths ahead of Pigeon, who is at least in the qualifying form of his life right now. And then we have Guillermo, our winner from the Australian Grand Prix, alongside Frimpong, who is looking to aid Kado or maybe even take a podium or the victory himself today. Matt is the championship leader, starts in 5th position. He's gonna have some work to do, also with Smooth Operator alongside a strong new driver who is racing for Aston Martin, who have yet to score points in this season. And Toaster 64 has qualified in 7th position. He is looking to get back onto the podium as he did in the China Sprint and race. And alongside him is Apple323, who had a difficult qualifying session, but he might also try and help Matt in the championship fight for now. And Russell63, aka Nadir for Jaguar, and Pedro for the Visa Cash App Racing Bulls complete the grid on the final row. And let's see what's going to happen into turn 1. Overtaking opportunities are aplenty around the Bahrain International Circuit. Turns 1, of course, with the switchback, then following up to turn 4. Turn 8 is a very wide hairpin on this track as well. Then turn 10, actually a bit tighter than in real life, maybe, I would say. A bit slower. And then we got turn 14. The final corner is also more popular than in real life, I would say. The soft tires are going to last 11 to 16 laps, the mediums 14 to 20, and the hard tire 17 to 23, but of course with the least grip. And we're gonna see the strategies being unveiled for the first stint in a few moments time. There we go, this is the starting grid. I'm gonna have to get the safety car off the grid. But we are underway for the Bahrain Grand Prix. There's a good start by Kado. Then we got Pigeon trying to pass immediately. It looked like Kado was sliding out wide, but he somehow kept it. But into turn 4 we go. And Pigeon's taken the lead of the Bahrain Grand Prix. We got Guillermo and Frimpong also challenging. And Frimpong has gone ahead of the Frenchman. What a start by Pigeon on the medium tires. Kado has managed to get back up into 2nd position. And now down towards the final 2 corners, or just 1 corner in the game we go. And Kado's taken the lead back on the softs. Then we got Guillermo also on soft tires. Frimpong is fighting with Matt, who has also improved now. Then we got Smooth Operator. Frimpong back to 6th position for the moment. Apple Tree is battling away with Toaster and tries to send it into turn 8, but can't do so. It is looking really close, and they are stacked just like their tires are. So the softs at the front, then we got the medium tire driver of Pigeon though, now going 3 wide with his 2 rivals, and down the inside, great clean pass by Pigeon, but now almost the pair of them gets him back into turn 4, but only Kado manages to really pass him, while Guillermo almost loses the position to Frimpong. They are going up and down on these opening laps of the Bahrain Grand Prix. And Guillermo now passes Matt, also tries to pass Pigeon. What an audacious send. And Guillermo is in P2. And Kado leading by a good 2nd now. Battle for 2nd is still on. And they're pushing each other onto the sand now. Toaster is still in P7. Pedro is racing. I'm not sure why he spectated in qualifying and also the connection check before that. And Russell and Appletree are at the back right now. But still, this fight for P2 is the hot topic. It looks quite composed right now, as Matt and Pigeon just pick up the slipstream of the Spaniard, that is in 2nd of the championship in the championship. And Pigeon manages to slip through, very tight between the 3 of them. But the Briton passes the Haas, and that's how they keep going for now. The soft tires are going to last 11 to 16 laps. Then we got the mediums with 14 to 20, and the hard tires 17 to 23. So half the race essentially. In terms of damage, everything is looking fine. We do have low damage now. That was the average result of the poll. I think that's what is going to satisfy most of the participants. The absolute winner would have been medium damage, but also many wanted damage to completely be off. Now we watch Toaster, who is behind the Jaguar of Smooth Operator. Smooth Operator took a great finish at China, I think. But Toaster makes the pass up the hill towards turn 4 and keeps it in the infield for now, as Frimpong gets caught up on the curve at turn 10, it looks like. And he's 2 seconds behind the leading pack, which is also stretched out for now. But that also means that Guillermo is within the range of Kado. Or the other way around, I would say. Fastest lap right now going to Guillermo as well. He is pushing towards the end of his soft stint. Question mark. I mean, theoretically, he could still keep going for another 7 laps. But I think it's going to be really painful if he would do that. Let's see if they're really on the same plan here. Matt Pigeon Frimpong, and that's Frimpong really losing time at the moment. Toaster tries to get him out of turn 8, sees the outside line for the next 2 corners. Really difficult in real life. I mean, there's no lockups in the game, but still it can get very argy-bargy if they are racing like they do right now. Into the last corner we go, and Toaster around the outside gets enough space from Frimpong. So well done not to ram his rival into the wall there, and they still keep on fighting. But Frimpong loses both positions now, also to Smooth Operator. Tries to get it back in turn 10. Smooth Operator. It looks like he's lifted off the throttle there to, I don't know, let him pass, but now he goes through again. And Frimpong says goodbye already on lap 7 from the medium compound tires. And yes, we do have Kado, who has pitted already. Oh, that's interesting. So Guillermo is going long. Maybe he did the opposite. I didn't exactly see where they were. But of course Guillermo was the one who could react. The Spaniard did not pull out the undercut. Appletree, by the way, has left the race, so we would just need one more DNF, and then the safety car would be out. Also quite an interesting thing. Guillermo's now also pitted, I think 2 laps later. So he's gone long, and the strategies are going to diverge as Kado tries to go around the outside of Matt, of his countryman. And wow, how did they keep it out of the wall? Oh, they don't. Matt still keeps his nose in, but Kado goes ahead anyway. Down the start-finish straight and into the lead. It's cost him some time. And Guillermo's now already past Matt as well. And Matt's also pitted already. Yeah, that's a lapped car in between them. Yeah, Guillermo is ahead of Matt, not ahead of Appletree. Appletree is still in the race. I'm sorry. But yeah, blue flags are a difficult thing right now. Yeah, it's still Matt behind. Oh, and getting pushed off. I need to like type a message here because that's not acceptable. Yeah, he needs to get out of the way as soon as possible. Wow. It's also kind of annoying Matt now. Smooth operator doesn't want to engage in that though. Pigeon has gone ahead of Matt in all of that chaos. Pigeon was also on the mediums. Now he's gone into the soft though. That's different. And Frimpong's also going for the hard tire. He's been struggling with pace. Maybe he's found something on the tires with the longest duration. As he's now also going to have to lap Appletree here. Toast is in P6. Now ahead of Smooth Operator. At least for the moment. Then we got Kado a bit out of the fight right now. Even more so for Russell in the second Jaguar. But yeah, everything looking quite good for Ferrari so far. McLaren also in there. And yeah, Haas of course too. The two Ferraris are here. As Pigeon, he's now really putting under pressure on both of the championship rivals, I would say, so far. Matt, of course, benefiting from the fact that he just raced in every single round so far. Kado and Guillermo are certainly here. As Pigeon sees the wall at the last corner, that can happen. You can track extend, but it's got its downsides if you're racing wheel to wheel. And now we once again see that very exciting pack. Go through the second sector here. And yeah, Guillermo's making more and more mistakes. Matt bails out of it as they go 3 wide down towards the final corner. And Pigeon wins out for the moment. Down the inside goes Guillermo. But he does not manage to convert it out of that, chicaning hairpin-esque turns 1, 2, 3. As Matt now sends it in the infield in turn 10. That's a good move. And Pigeon now back up into second position. Matt P3, fourth for Guillermo. Matt down to P3, Guillermo watching a bit behind at the moment. Let's see how their tires look. Matt and Guillermo on the same compound. Pigeon looks like he pitted at around the same time, but of course his tires are wearing off quicker now because he's on softs. And Kado's pitted first out of all of these, as it seems. But he's also got a 5-second gap at the moment. Pit stops probably rather short, so they don't take as much time. And of course even less so on the safety car conditions. Let's see if we're gonna see them today. We have done so at Australia and China, and I think also at Japan. I'm not sure though. What's happened to... No! Pigeon once again with the disconnect. Out of turn 10, that looked really dangerous. Or like he was pushed off and I don't know. But he's come to a stop. On the straight between turns 10 and 11. He's going to be our first retirement. It's going to be 0... No, it's not going to be 0 points. It's not going to be much points today for RB. They are currently in P5 in the championship. Kado is still in the race for them. 10 seconds behind Toaster though. And wow, what's going on there? Oh, that's still Appletree picking up penalty points. Yeah, the battle for second is resuming without our fellow Pigeon. And the two championship contenders go into the pit lane, one after the other, and both of them pick soft tires. It might get really feisty between these two now, as they both go onto the grass. And now, wow, we see Apple Tree stop at the side of the track. We're now going to have to watch out for a safety car. Matt has pitted, so I'm not sure if it's going to be a... Dude, what? He's come out, he's gone back onto the track right in front of Pigeon. Dude, we might have to red flag this, honestly. Good race for Smooth Operator. It gets better and better for him in these races, as it seems. Toaster isn't 2 stops, of course, but so are Kado, Matt, and Guillermo. So it's a 5-second lead for the Frenchman. And Matt has gone ahead of Guillermo somehow. I'm sorry, I missed that move. These two are in the same strategy. These two are fighting for the championship. And Matt, yeah, they both made mistakes out of turn 3 after they pitted. But Matt capitalized on another mistake, or he was just that damn fast. And that's Pedo trying to unlap. Is that Pedo trying to unlap himself? Yeah, I think it is, because that is the Smooth Operator in P4. Oh wait, is Pigeon is in the race. My god, I'm so confused. We still are on 0 DNFs, but Pigeon kind of had to stop somewhere, or why did he do that at that place? Well, I once again thought that someone DNF'd and he didn't, but Pigeon is going again in the V-Cup and even holds the fastest lap of the race now, which is yeah, a pretty fast time, I would say. Very close to Kado's pole time. As we now see many drivers on soft tires towards the end of the race. We are into the 30s. Frimpong is in 4th position. It's looking better than it ever did so far this race for the Scuderia. Also Toaster recovering at the moment. How is the tire wear looking? Kado's on mediums, he's gonna be fine. Matt and Guillermo are still on that soft tire compound from before. There's a lapped car in between the pair of them. I think that's Pigeon. No, it's not. That's Pedo. Pedo and Pigeon are separated by quite something, but they're in 8th and 9th. For RB, and Pedo gets out of the way. Yeah, Frimpong's on better softs, but he's far off the podium. Toaster will also be fine, but Smooth Operator's got better soft tires. I think that Smooth Operator is going to be on for P5. We're going to have to watch that battle towards the end as well. Unless we miss it, because there's crazy stuff happening between Matt and Guillermo, but Toaster 64 leaves the race. It's going to be 0 points again for the Lotus team, and he now does become our first confirmed DNF in this race, because Apple Tree is still going. It's still going to take some time until he is shown in P9 here. Guillermo going to the edge and beyond. They are sliding around already, and they still have 3 laps to go. Nothing's gonna happen to them in terms of position. So they're not going to go ahead of Kado, they're not going to fall behind Frimpong. But it gets harder and harder for them to keep it on the track. It gets more unusual because you just practice less with these slippery tires. And right now it looks like Guillermo is handling them better, because he's coming really close to the Haas again. And yeah, Smooth Operator and Toaster, that battle has settled because of the DNF. We're not gonna have a safety car anymore because Kado has already opened the final lap of the race. The winner of the Qatar Grand Prix last season, and of course last time at Suzuka, he also managed to take the win. And Guillermo is now having to fight some of the lapped cars again. I think maybe they're also going for position. I don't know. There's no time to find out, because we see Kado cross the line and winning the Bahrain Grand Prix in dominant fashion. And he puts himself down as a championship contender once again. Just if he does attend most of the races, which he does right now. Matt takes second place though, and Guillermo in P3. These three will go for it in the spring of 2025. That's how it looks right now. Toaster didn't finish the race. He would be in P4 in the championship. F1 fan is in 5th in the championship and also didn't score today. So it looks really good for our 3 podium finishers. Congratulations to them, at least for now. Then we got Frimpong in 4th position, equaling his best result in the league, and Ferrari get close to McLaren at least. I think they also passed them, 10 points in between. Haas would still stay at the top, I'm sure. Then Smooth Operator with a great race again, P5 for him. He took 4th in the race at China, by the way. Then we got Kado in P6, quite far off in the V Carb. Disappointing day for them, I still would say. Russell also in 7th position. Calm race, not super competitive, but still more points than other drivers and teams scored. Pigeon is in 8th, and he's taking the fastest lap of the race. Apple Tree, not sure if he wanted to compete in this one, but he didn't. Yeah. And then Toaster is our only DNF in the Bahrain Grand Prix. I hope you enjoyed. We did not have a safety car in it, but the entertainment was good nevertheless. It's the first time this season that F1 is taking place after the league. It's also been pushed forward, so we don't miss the start. It's in 20 minutes. My prediction, that's what I'm going to do again, is Oscar Piastri will win. Then it's going to be 2nd position for Charles would be a stretch. Also because of strategy. Mercedes always nail their strategies. Lots of strategy can happen. Yeah, no, I need to go for Russell in terms of race pace. Ferrari's just not strong enough, I think, apart from that crazy sprint in China. So I'm gonna go Russell in 2nd position, and then 3rd for Lando. But I also feel like there's something's going to happen somewhere with some top team contender. I think it's gonna be some chaos at some point, where either, I don't know, Lando, Max, Charles, Russell, Oscar get taken out. So my prediction would be that my prediction isn't true. If I could always predict that and win money off it, I would always do it. So yeah. 4 rounds are done, and the top 3 still continue their podium streak, apart from Guillermo in the sprint and Kado, who missed the race at China. And so Matt leads for Haas on 83 points. Toaster and F1 Fan are still in P4 and 5, but Kado has caught up to them. Smooth Operator and Nadir also continue to score points. Nadir, by the way, is called Russell 63 in the game. Then we got Sam in P9 with the podium at the Japanese Grand Prix, but he's not raced any other time. And Frimpong is in P10 now with a 4th place today. And Haas F1 team have surpassed the 100 points mark. Ferrari are in 2nd place and they're just under it at the moment. And McLaren are very much in the fight as well. Jaguar are now in 4th position, 1 point ahead of the Visa Cash App Racing Bulls. Lotus are only in P6 now, not scoring any points in the last 2 rounds. Williams are only on 4 points so far, and Aston are in P8 and yet to get off the starting line in the team's championship. I'm gonna see you... Well, I'm not gonna see you. I just wanted to say see you next time at the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, but I'm taking a break. And I'm not sure if I will return to this league. I really like it, but it's just, in terms of editing, it is too much for me at the moment. UMRL and this. And let's see if I'm really going to come back to commentating anyway. So yeah, I would say thanks so far for enjoying this league, because I certainly do. It's kind of sad. Damn, I'm not prepared for this. Thanks for watching. I hope it continues. I hope you join the Discord and race, because it's great fun. I think it will still continue. We are struggling with the leagues right now, but yeah, safety car is great fun, and it's just the fun calendar aspect. Good luck to the championship contenders. And let's see how much I'm still going to engage in this one. See you sometime, I guess. Goodbye.